How could the Iranian missiles fly over Iraq and Iraq not reacting? Have they got anything to react with? Just asking. Iran practically controls Iraq these days. Iran is almost completely Shia Islam. Iraq is mostly Shia with a Sunni minority. Prior to the US invasion of Iraq, Saddam Hussein and the Sunni minority ruled over Iraq. The invasion was meant to open the door to democratic elections and return some power to other groups, namely Shia and Kurds. Iran seized the opportunity and exercised influence over Iraq by funding militia groups. This was almost welcomed at first when everybody was scared shitless of ISIS, a Sunni group, in 2014. Iranian-backed militias were some of the most effective in fighting ISIS back then. This in turn helped Iran gain considerable influence over Iraq and its politics to the present day. I think you're overestimating the defense capacity of Iraq. With some luck, a military has seen the drone missile flying over, the lieutenant could even give a call, but I doubt they could really react, especially when the missile come from a friendly country toward a hostile country. Among other reasons, elements of Iraq's government are sympathetic to, if not outright controlled by Iran. Not the whole government, but factions within it. Government of Iraq is closer with Iran than people realize. The same way Russian missile drones go over Moldova, Romania, and Poland. When country doesn't have the capability or will to fire at missiles, missiles can fly freely. The call is coming from inside the house. So I was there last time Iran launched missiles into Iraq. Let me explain. Firstly, Iraq doesn't have the air defense capabilities. There are Patriot missiles in Kuwait and Saudi that have the ability to cover Iraqi airspace, but the country itself does not maintain that capability. Secondly, Iraq and Iran are having political issues with Iranian influence in Iraqi politics, and militants in Iraq being controlled by Kurds. The country of Iraq will tout about their sovereignty, but they don't have the manpower to do anything about it. Iran attacked Israel, not Iraq. Iraq doesn't have any obligations to protect Israel. I read that US forces in Jordan and Saudi Arabia engaged in eliminating the Iranian weapons as they flew over. I suspect US forces in Iraq did the same, but it just hasn't been disclosed. Iran has been launching rockets into Iraq for a while, so shooting down the Iranian weapons launched a few days ago would have just been business as usual. Iraq is particularly weak at the moment, and would probably prefer to not be involved. As far as I know, there is video of Iraqi Kurds engaging and shooting down at least one of Iran's weapons. It's not yet their problem to react to. No one should be defending a murdering regime. Iraq had a whoosh moment. I think you people don't understand that Iraq is a country split between tribes and factions who control their piece of the land. The government in Iraq has little to no influence there. People in these countries have been living like this for ages, and modern statehood has been forced upon them. Iraq was informed beforehand. Iran, we're going to fire missiles at our mutual enemy, Israel. Iraq, very good, my friend. This seems familiar. Who actually has control over Iraq? Are they subsidized by the Iranian regime? Iraq is in league.